Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the new Hearts of Iron 4 developer diary that covers special projects. So in this video, I'm going to summarize the developer diary, and by the end, you should know all of the key points and everything that's going on with experimental facilities in Hearts of Iron 4. Stay till the end of the video where I'll be reacting to the release video from Paradox for the special projects developer diary. And be sure to like and subscribe if you want full coverage of the Gotterdammerung DLC developer diaries. So I'm going to be going through all of the slides that we get with this new developer diary, and I'm going to just explain what's going on here with each slide, and that'll cover everything in the developer diary, all the key points for you. So as you can see here, experimental facilities are broken up into naval, nuclear, air, and land research facilities. You build the facilities under the construction screen here. Here is an example of one such facility on the map. Special projects research has been added to the research screen under a separate tab. You can see there up at the top. You must have a scientific breakthrough in a specific field to start developing one of your special projects at your research facility of the same type. You may add a scientist to one of your research facilities to generate a scientific breakthrough. This way is slower than researching a scientific breakthrough from your tech tree. Also note that facilities can take damage with project development accidents. You can modify the project to get different buffs. For instance, rockets can have more explosives or more range. Projects must be built next to supply hubs for land projects and naval bases for naval projects. Some projects will consume resources. You can only research one special project at a facility at a time. Other things you will receive when researching certain special projects are equipment such as a nuclear facility, or if you are researching the super heavy howitzer, you will receive one super heavy howitzer. Completion of certain special projects will also open up your tech tree where new technology can be researched. If your facility is captured, your opponent will receive research bonuses to the projects being built and breakthrough progress in the related field. This slide shows how scientists have bonuses in certain research fields. The higher the level in a particular research, the faster your research and breakthrough bonuses are. Some of the special equipment that you can unlock with these projects include the Rat Project, or the German Megatank, the Habakkuk, which is the British ice carrier, super heavy howitzers, land cruiser, early helicopter, flamethrower tank, earthshaker bomb, and whatever an anechoic tile is, and the nuclear reactor. Each of these pieces of equipment is either a building or a module or an individual unit. Some projects can give new combat capabilities, such as the underway replenishment feature that can be added to the Naval Task Force. So you can see that here in this slide. Here are some of the land research modules that I'm assuming that you can add to tanks. So you have the flamethrower tank, military engineering vehicles, which most likely improves your maintenance of tanks. The land cruiser, which I'm assuming is its own individual production type of tank. The stronghold network, which most likely buffs forts. And then you can see here at the bottom that all these are a work in progress. Here we see an example of an IRL gun that was able to bomb Britain that was non-mobile and built into the ground. The V3 multi-charge large caliber gun. So I believe this was put on the Normandy coast and could actually hit London. It's just a long tube that was built into the ground, and they would shoot projectiles over the English Channel into Britain. So here's the gun emplacement at Dunkirk. And then here you can see the range of the gun and how to use the gun. It looks like it kind of works like aircraft. The tech tree has been reconfigured. One example is that there are regular railguns and super heavy railguns. So here you can see a super heavy railgun that is being researched at the land warfare facility in Sachsen. The rocket UI has also been updated, and it looks like they operate like planes. Previous DLCs will be required for some special equipment like flamethrower technology requires the No Step Back DLC. Now we'll be reacting to the new Gotterdammerung Special Projects Developer Diary trailer from Paradox.
Welcome to the second video about our upcoming expansion, Gotterdammerung. I'm Peter Nicholson, Game Director for Hearts of Iron, and today I'm going to bring you up to speed on an important new feature we're adding, Special Projects. In Gotterdammerung, the technology system will be extended with a keystone research system aimed at representing the acquisition and development of superweapons. You'll be able to construct experimental facilities, assign scientists, and beat your opponents in the race to field.
As they show the map here, you can see the different experimental facilities in different areas. So that's a nuclear facility, but some of the other facilities were had to be next to ports and things of that nature. So it correlates where you could build on the map, correlates with what type of facility you could build. I think that the nuclear facilities will only be able to be built next to supply hubs.
Destructive weapons of war.
That looked like a super heavy. That looked like a super heavy
To start
battleship.
a special project, you first need an experimental facility, a new type of building. There are several types of facility, each representing an important field of wartime research. Once built, the facility will appear on the map. Location is important here. Your opponents can benefit from the capture or raiding of your facilities, so make sure you take care to place them in a defended position. Having a
So it's going to be easy to build a facility in the USSR. Just build it near the Urals and you'll be safe.
facility alone isn't enough. You also need at least one.
Okay, so this is cool. You can see the scientists on the left. There's a tank scientist, a plane scientist, and a naval scientist. And the plane scientist has a few buffs, it looks like, to submarine research. I'm not sure what the second one is. And he's also level 2. Not sure, but it looks like he gets less of a bonus. And then there's a supply hub sign with an exclamation mark next to it. So I'm not sure what all this means yet. And I'm not sure why he would have less of a bonus to the research. Maybe because it's not next to a supply hub, or it's not close enough to a supply hub.
One scientific breakthrough in the relevant field to initiate a project. Breakthroughs themselves are earned by several methods. The quickest is by researching related technologies, which generates progress toward a breakthrough in the corresponding field.
So I'm not sure if what the red and green tabs mean. There's a red mixed with a green. So perhaps the green tab means that you've made a breakthrough in that field. And it looked like on the other screen, depending on how many breakthroughs you have, is how fast you'll research each special project. So perhaps they didn't do any rocket artillery breakthroughs. So I'm assuming when you open up each one of these tabs, you'll have an option then to do an additional research that may lead to a breakthrough to a special project. We'll see.
Alternatively, assigning a scientist to an experimental facility without an active project allows them to conduct basic research, which also leads to breakthroughs over time. Scientists play a crucial role in special projects, and their skill levels and traits influence the efficiency of research and development. Some traits provide specific bonuses or penalties.
Okay, gifted engineer, that's what it was. Special project, speed 5%, research speed, research bonus 2%.
Major powers start with historical scientists, and additional scientists can be recruited by any country.
Okay, so you can recruit scientists like
Projects
spies.
can take a long time to complete. At the end of each phase, progress is generated to the project, and occasionally additional rewards or choices can be encountered. For example, do we want our rockets to be range-focused, or will we focus instead on explosive yield? Gotterdammerung features a noteworthy range of projects, both historically rooted, as well as some of the more fantastic projects that were conceived during the era, such as Project Habakkuk or the Land Cruiser. Most will unlock a piece of equipment, units, modules, or buildings, while others enhance existing equipment. For example, the Bouncing Bomb project unlocks a module for your airplanes, which enables dam-busting air raids. These raids can target enemy dams, disrupting both industry and strategic movement in the...
So the dams will be covered in a new developer diary, but he's about to say that it will, when they're blown up, they'll restrict industry and land movement, I believe. So this must be near the Sevastopol area, I'm pretty sure, the famous dam that was actually just blown up IRL.
...affected state. The tech tree has been augmented with new technologies, leading to or unlocked by completing special projects. This includes some pre-existing technologies such as radar, but also plenty of newer additions and concepts. In addition to atomic and rocket technology, other equipment has been...
Wait, where's the I don't see where the rocket technology spot is. Oh, okay. So maybe it's this base in the middle right here. Maybe that's a rocket site? I'm not sure.
...moved into special projects. This will mean some changes. Cruiser and midget submarines, previously limited to specific countries, now have their own special projects, making them accessible to all nations after a bit of investment. Flamethrower tanks now have an early special project, with a mid-game tech upgrade to enhance them. With the addition of the new Super Heavy Railway Gun project, standard railway guns differentiate between massive models like the Schwere Gustav and Dora. Germany now gets a new model and icon for regular railway guns in the tech tree, while the Dora is unlocked via a special project. The rocket system has also been revamped. B-1s are classified as flying bombs and work similarly to before, though rocket bases themselves have changed. Rockets must now be constructed like any military equipment, adding back an economic element to their use. V-2s are now ballistic missiles, using a different air mission type and are unaffected by anti-air defenses. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. In the next feature breakdown, we'll be visiting the popular nation of Hungary.
So I think one thing that wasn't mentioned in the developer diary, it looked like there's going to be new bunker technology, which could make super forts. So I think that that will be interesting for miners. If a miner is able to recruit the right scientist, they could have like a Czechoslovakia hold out against the Germans if you have like super forts or something like that. But if you wanted to just be a turtle on the map, that might be possible now with this DLC. I didn't really see a lot of jet technology. Tell me in the comments below if you saw it. It was more like bombs or rockets, but I would expect that we'll see some improved jet technology as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe for full coverage of all the Hearts of Iron 4 Gotterdammerung developer diaries. The next DD I will be covering will be on Hungary. See you guys on the next one.